Bless all the way up. It's your boy Change Agent Cooper. Make sure you like this channel, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell for notifications so you can be alerted when the content is coming out. I got a lot to say and I'm going to say it. I got a lot of experience, strength, and hope, and I'm going to share it. For me not to, that would be blasphemy. Today, I'm actually putting out 2 videos. I put out a video earlier, and I'm finna do another one. And with this video, I want to talk specifically about a fruit of the Spirit called gentleness. I want to talk about gentleness, but as I talk about gentleness, I also want to make sure y'all don't get it twisted whenever you're looking at having some fruit, because there should be some fruit. Your walk should lead to some fruit. There should be some fruit that people see in your life. You should be fruitful. You dig what I'm saying? And so one thing that we hear about as it pertains to fruit and how we live our life, right? What the Bible says. Yeah, what the Bible says. Fruits of the Spirit. And one of those fruits of the Spirit is gentleness. And so when we think about gentleness, and we think about operationalizing gentleness, when we think about displaying gentleness, when we think about demonstrating gentleness, when we think about it, I want to make sure y'all remember something. Being gentle ain't being soft. No. Being gentle ain't not holding people accountable. No. Being gentle is being gentle. It's not like overpowering somebody. Just like in the Beatitudes, it says, blessed are the meek. You see, in meek is not equivalent to weak. Being meek and being weak is 2 different things. As a matter of fact, a person that's meek knows the power. They're powerful, and they're choosing not to exert their power that would mess around and destroy somebody. You did? Just like with me, like I got a significant amount of experience, strength, and hope in recovery. And I know some people can't handle me coming at them too strong, because it can turn them off from being able to receive what I'm trying to get in. You see? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so being meek is about understanding, I got all this power, I got all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and lived experience and all this stuff, but not destroying the person when they're at a humble state. They might say something like, they could be drunk trying to, you could be trying to get somebody into treatment, and they may say, and they're intoxicated, and they might say something sideways that makes you feel some type of way to where you want to straighten them. But being meek is when it's like, hold up, I ain't even finna go there, because you at a point right now to where it wouldn't be conducive to your wellness. That's being meek. But like, when you look at gentleness, because we're talking about gentleness is a fruit of the Spirit. You can be gentle and you can establish healthy boundaries. You can be gentle and assertive at the same time. You can be gentle, and I hope and pray that you're consistent. Because see, there's a lot of people who need help. They get to the point to where they want to get some help, and they need consistency, because they ain't had nobody in their life that was consistent. They had a lot of broken promises. See, when we use this trauma-informed lens, the trauma-informed lens goes from saying, what the hell is wrong with you, to, what happened that led you to being that way? And so when we use the trauma-informed lens, we got to understand, man, a lot of these folks ain't had nobody consistently in their life that held them accountable. They ain't had nobody consistently in their life that showed them unconditional love. But you got to be gentle. You got to be consistent. You got to establish firm, healthy boundaries. But you got to do it consistently. You got to walk your talk, because for a lot of us, we're the only Bible somebody may read. We're the only NA or AA book somebody may ever read. How we live our life is based on attraction. You dig? So you got to be careful with how you live. You got to be solid. You got to be consistent. That's where that word, one of my favorite, integrity. That's where that integrity come in at. You can't be living this way, that way, this way, that way. So for the gentleness to have its true effect, to have its full impact on the person that you're helping, you got to be gentle. You got to be consistent. But don't get it twisted. Being gentle don't mean that you ain't holding somebody accountable. You can be gentle and say, look, bro, like we done talked about this every time you done called, man. The last time when we talked, I gave you a suggestion that you needed to follow, homie. Now this the third. We still talking about this. What are you gonna do different? What are we gonna do different, bro? What can we do different? That's what accountability look like. You know what I'm saying? Reminding people who they are. Like, bro, you know better. You know better than that. Come on, man. You know better than that, bro. I done seen you on your A game before, bro. Come on, man. You know better than that. That's being gentle. Instead of, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? Man, matter of fact, don't even call me no more with that bull. And to be honest, just so y'all know, I done been both of them. I done been the person that went too hard, and I also had to learn about being gentle. Yeah. I got one of my close homies right now that's in treatment right now. Right now, and he's somebody that's done got right, mess up. But I ain't cast him off because Jesus ain't cast me off. So in this video, I hope that y'all heard me describe that gentleness doesn't mean not holding people accountable. You can be gentle and you can be firm, you can be consistent with your boundaries and with accountability. Be gentle. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no pushover. Don't be no pushover now. And you should be able to tell the difference between being gentle and being a pushover. Because at the end of the day, iron sharpens iron. You see? It's not cloth. It's not cotton. Sharpens cotton. It's iron sharpens iron. So with gentleness, man, I just had to go in on this video because gentleness is a fruit of the spirit. And we need to be gentle with folks, man. We need to be safe zones for people to come to when they're ready to get their life right. Specifically for those who are ready to get their life or rededicate their life to Christ. Because there's a lot of hurt people out here in the world today. And people like me, I'm not the only one, but people like me that happen to be in spaces and connected with people who are coming out of dark places. We got to be very intentional. We have to be very intentional about the fruit of the spirit and how we treat people. Because at the end of the day, we might be the closest to a preacher that they're going to ever get. And don't you want to have an impact on a person's soul and where they may end up for eternity? I know I do. My name is Change Agent Cooper. I'm not the answer, but I'm for daggone sure the alternative. Activate gentleness.